With all the crazy stated plans of the Great Reset, the currency reset, and even the food reset, it's not a matter of if the store shelves are going to clear and there's a lack of food. The question is when. You need to get long-term storable food. It doesn't matter if it's from me or you just go to the store and you buy food. Just grab dry, storable food while you can. If you want to get it from me, you're going to support the channel and you're going to help yourself out because my link has a discount code embedded within it. You can check that out in the description below.
I don't know if you saw this, but this was actually reported by the Daily Mail today, and this is something that a lot of us, not just me, but a lot of us have been talking about for years. It's like, when is this going to come? I can't believe it hasn't come yet. Shelves empty across the UK as supply chain crisis leaves 1 in 6 Britons. Think about it. 1 in 6 Britons. If this is true, this is huge. Claiming they've been unable to buy food, and a third start Christmas stockpiling ahead of winter squeeze driven by soaring gas bills and inflation. Look what it says here. To ensure they get their dinner on the table before December 25th, hundreds of thousands of shoppers have already booked in their delivery slots for Christmas, with 1 in 3 shoppers already starting to stock up on groceries. And so basically, I can only imagine that that's about to happen here. And I've actually heard reports and seen pictures. I don't know. I've not vetted any of this, but I've heard reports and seen pictures on places like Twitter, Facebook, social media, where people are like, hey, do the shelves in your store look like this? And then it's a picture of all these bare shelves. I haven't seen that yet in northeastern Oklahoma. Have you guys seen it out in your neck of the woods? Like where you go to the meat market? I have seen it on the toilet paper aisles in March, April, May, June of 2020. And I've seen it a little bit in the meat shelves probably a couple months after that. But since then, I've not seen any shelves that were bare. Not in my neck of the woods anyway. Waitrose saw 22,000 festive slots booked by lunchtime on the first day of the releasing of their dates last week, while 112,000 have been booked by the end of the week. Now, top government figures have reportedly said that they are considering keeping soldiers on to drive HGV lorries over Christmas in a bid to prevent food shortage. Oh, so yeah, getting government involved is going to prevent food shortage. Guys, anytime government goes in to solve a problem that historically they probably created, in keeping with the Hegelian dialectic of problem, reaction, solution, they create a problem, wait for the fear-based reaction, and step in to provide the pre-planned solution that won't benefit you, but it does benefit them. And according to Rahm Emanuel and Hillary Clinton, never let a good crisis go to waste. What I mean by that is, it gives you an opportunity to do things that you couldn't have done unless there was a crisis, making a whole bunch of people fearful and irrational. And so that gives us an opportunity to deepen our pockets and increase our stranglehold. So this video goes on. Look, good thing she's got toilet paper. Well, she's taken care of. All these, what wholesome foods there. Fantastic. So basically, this thing is saying, hey, there's a food shortage because of a supply line disruption. That's all it is, just because of the supply line disruption. And there's only a supply line disruption because of something that's invisible, even though James Bullard from the St. Louis Federal Reserve, president of the St. Louis Federal Reserve, said, what you're seeing is a planned, organized shutdown of the U.S. economy and really the global economy. And remember, the Great Reset is on the table. Don't kid yourself. The Great Reset, Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum, the Great Reset, you'll own nothing and be happy, the Great Food Reset, the Great Currency Reset, it's still on the table. None of that. And it's not even so much on the back burner. All this stuff, all these are on the front burner at all times, and they just keep stacking the plate. So be ready for your food shortages, by the way. If you're not stocked up, you can go to my link and get $50, $100 off whatever it is and get, long-term storable food. Or you can just go to your grocery store, get dry food, beans, canned foods, rice, stuff that's calorie dense that you're going to need, peanut butter, whatever it is that you're not allergic to. Seems like everybody's allergic to things these days. Make sure you're stocked up for like 6, 8, 12 months per person in your household. Beer, whiskey. Hey, not such a bad idea. And then, do you have something to defend that food stash? If you don't, Holy cow. Better not let anybody know you got it. And it's going to be very difficult to keep that secret, because if you're the one going outside and your ribs aren't showing, they'll be taking note. People will learn lessons really, really quick. You go outside and you're not looking all emaciated because you're not starving, because you prepared. They will take note, and they will probably come to your house and not knock at the door at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And if you don't have freedom seeds, yeah, take a I like that, gypsies. Take a hint from Joe Biden. Buy a shotgun. Buy a double-barrel shotgun. Said, you don't need a machine gun. You don't need 30 rounds. Buy a shotgun. Yep, you better defend your stash. You better be able to defend your stash. It's not enough to have food and water, guys. How are you going to defend your food and water against 13 ravenously hungry people who didn't prep, who made fun of you for years for being a prepper, and now they know that you were a prepper, and now they're going to come to your house? How are you going to fend them off if there's 15 people with baseball bats and you don't have a personal protective device? How's that for navigating the censorship landmines?
Hey guys, we know with the way things have been going, it can get really interesting really quick. So make sure you and your family have a long-term storable food supply. Support the channel and get $50 off with my link in the description while you still can.